the side lanes and the jungle, you didn't even set up for your tank or your support. So I guess in a way, Evos SG has a lot of room to adjust depending on what kind of utility that they need to bring into this match. But for the side of Dreammax, they do not hold back onto getting the Ling.
Yeah,
They just
and
went for it.
I'm really glad to actually see the Ling come into play, because there are times that Ling was actually left out in the open and nobody has been picking him up. Of course, patches by patches, he did receive certain nerfs, but hey, he's still very reliable when he gets a hit. One good pick is good enough for them to be getting that sort of activation where he can cause a lot of threat throughout the entirety of the Land of Dawn. Now, moving in towards the bans, we are seeing an Akai. So really smart bans coming through from Dreammax's side. Now, Inyan has to find a sort of response, because there's just going to be more of these targets on towards tank. And remember this, there's still going to be things that's pretty much left out in the open. I'm surprised, like, you know, last game you mentioned Lapu Lapu was left available. Nobody was actually playing it, but in this sort of moment, it will be too greedy to actually take a Lapu Lapu as well.
Yeah. I think it's a possibility for Dreammax, but I think for Evos SG right now, they're aiming to go for those side lane heroes as well. They ban out the Yuzhong. That is good. At least they don't have this certain, you know, backline hero, or a hero that can go to the backline rather, and just, you know, try to take down Pokemon, probably Soul and JPL as well. And I think with that contra, Evos SG might be planning to go for another Farsa.
Oh, perhaps so. I definitely see that one having a very big potential. But the question is, you know, Soul is kind of like a pseudo tank in that sort of way. Would that actually be enough for them to just soak in those damages? Because they still need somebody who could just get in their faces and still do something about it.
I mean, it all depends on the phase of the game. Like, Soul can be tanky, but that's going to be by the time when we hit the mid game and the late game. So right now, I think Dreammax is really aiming to end this game early. And because looking at Evos SG's first three picks, you have these scaling, you know, assassins, marksman, and mage. So I'm guessing Dreammax right now should just backpedal on this. They have the capability to end this early. They just have to draft right. They don't, they don't have the side lanes. They have a tank possibly on Cho and the support on Matilda. So let's see what they're planning to do here. Well, they did ban a lot of tanks, by the way. They just went for Sylvana, they went for Akai, while Evos SG taking out good side lane or off lane heroes there on their bans.
That's right. And now we're going to be looking at...
Oh.
Okay. We mentioned about the Lapu Lapu, and like you said, Dreammax possibly have this perfect sort of pick going their way. And instead of banning out the Lapu Lapu, they were banning off the Khalid, which honestly isn't really that bad of a choice of bans. Like, I believe that they know how to actually handle this Lapu Lapu, but recently he's just been this sort of lane bully that he's pretty hard to crack in that sort of sense.
Yeah. In terms of dueling, he has a lot of kits in their skills. He has the projectile, he has a way to dash in, dash out, gap closers, and as well as the ultimate that deals a lot of damage. And seriously, Lapu right now is a monster onto the side lane. If you just want to do well, if you just want to win your lane, or you want to have a stable or consistent offlaner, then just go for Lapu. Hilda and the Kagura.
Okay, I'm liking what I see here. So you got some really great setups. You can see Potatoes looking to find a way to just get a big catch. And after that, Yin Yang overturned with the Falling Star Moon as well, on top of Claude with the Blazing Duet. Do I have to even mention OG Shadow Kill? Like, this is a very heavy team fight comp, and they can still go up into going for pigs as well. So it's a little bit versatile, but I like the addition of that Boxer, because that's going to be the guide to actually stop big threats like the Hayabusa.
The only thing I'm looking at right now is there is a lot of responsibility put into the hands of the Kagura and the Hilda, just seeing how they will set the tempo for their lanes to win, that is going to be the big question here for the side of Evos SG. Dreammax, I really think that their early game is way better than Evos SG. It's about Evos SG weathering the early game snowball that will be set up by Dreammax, and they will be trying to set that snowball up and just win it from there. Now, I think Evos SG, this is one of their lineups where they really like to go for those complex win conditions.
That's right. And even with that, like, they are still trying to find that sort of formula. You know, perhaps this will be a great way to start off the group stages. And possibly this might not just be their trump card just about yet, because there's a bigger opponent waiting in the way. And Arkihoshi, of course, watching this game, also think, okay, interesting grabs coming from Evos SG side. And of course, all thanks to Zace. But with this game commencing right here, Dreammax looking to find an equalizer, but JPL getting sandwiched in between Meike as well as Nyx. This does not look good. He will eventually find a way to escape, squeezing towards the top side, and it's still first blood for Nyx.
Baksha is such a good pick here for the side of Dreammax, considering that Hilda will be trying to go for the invade and using those brushes to get regeneration on his HP. That cuts it. At least in a way, he cuts that regeneration. Soul here going in, and that he is caught in the crossfire. Soul here trying to run away. He does have the Purify, but will it matter? He doesn't have the extra movement speed up. Now he has it, and he lives to tell the tale.
Yeah, and oh man, like, you got 4 members right there, Dreammax. Is that a dream or what? But JPL is just putting in a little bit of the commotion up on towards the mid side, and JPL actually gets punished for it. Like, is that a case of overconfidence or what? I just couldn't tell. But now 2 kills for the side of Dreammax. They get a little bit of head start, and they're pressing on the attack. Making it actually misses. If he crushes on top of Pokemon, he'll be punished by Lewis.
I mean, the hero's job is to invade, and Hilda is really strong at that. But when you cut out the regeneration that comes out when he goes to these kinds of setups, Lewis here might go down. Quad Shadow is still there, but Meike here really just wanted to go for that, backup, but it was a bit too late, and Meike will just, run back to the turret.
Yep, level 4 intact, and Hayabusa immediately goes in for the OG Shadow kill, and that's pretty much a easy pickup for the Haya in that sort of sense. But members outside of Evos Singapore, they are slowly finding their pace back in towards the game. As you can see, it has already been evened out in terms of goal, but over on towards Soul side, it's still a little bit risky to just contest for that river crab at the moment. JPL want to cost a stir once again, but there's a time and place for everything at the moment.
That is true.
Maker, alongside with Homus, is going to be looking for some catches, and Ling, just give him enough time. Now that he does have that 1 kill, you just wait for that first big item spike, and hey, he's just going to be roaming all across.
He needs time, but not as much time as the Claude Hayabusa or the Esmeralda needs. So that is going to be their, selling point here into winning this game. But Meike gets away. Nyx here and Meike just giving a lot of pressure here to the side of Evos SG.
That's right. A couple of boots being purchased, while the turtle might just be started right here. Meike tries to stop them right through. It's going to be members on the side of Evos SG trying to put that pressure in. Not enough to take down Meike at the moment. JPL trying to find this pick in the form of Nyx. This might just be really good. The Umbrella's being sent out to get to a little bit of damage. Flame shot, but, well, he gets body blocked by Homes right there. Good choice to be able to just stand a little bit forward to just block the attack.
It's as if he knew that was coming. Homes here, looking at the map, he has the map awareness, and that is great news for the side of Dreammax fans that their team hasn't really, broken down to the pressure from game number 1.
Indeed. And now with all eyes being set towards each respective side lanes. There's going to be a little bit of camp going on. Oh, homies might just actually get caught out right here. Three members of Evos marching right in, and they're diving over on towards the corner. Can he survive? The Tempest have to use. They're looking for Pokemon as well. Pokemon knows that this is definitely not the right fight to pick up at the moment. They can come in from the back as well. JPL knows that he can still tank in a little bit of damage. He's not too worried, but oh no. Whoever the Dragon has already been used, and JPL goes down. And, well, that's going to be a kill for Dreammax, make it 3-1.
JPL is getting heavily punished right now just because of the capability of the Hilda getting cut out. He has 3 deaths on his belt already. Pokemon might actually take down Homis here, but Luis and Homis just gonna get away. And you can see Mike going in here. Aeon trying to go for that yin-yang overturn. And Rasho Umbrella Flea is there. Oh. Shadow Kill is there. Micah here getting clobbered by JPL. This is his revenge, but he has no damage to back that up.
Oh boy. I'm not gonna lie, just looking at how they fight, it definitely looks messy, but whoa, turn around. He does juke the side of Luis, and he's being stuck in between. No way out for Dreammax's side, and Aeon just flexing it all out.
Aeon there. Clearly outplaying Luis, ladies and gentlemen. Soul here might be in a bit too deep. Soul trying to get away. There is the back shot. There is going to be anti-healing, anti-shields for that. And that is going to be Potato trying to get the kill.
Oh,
Hilda here with the ultimate. He secures the kill. So that is another stack here for that Hilda. She's at 3 stacks now.
Indeed, and I really thought that homies might just actually get out because he just set the Tempest just in time just to negate the damage being done from the OG Shadow Kill, but the Hilda just arrived to the scene, and now JPL still once again, I guess instead of a feeding Diggy meta, JPL is just like, okay, I dare you to take me down. It's not going to be much of a point, you know, like you're taking out the tank, but over the top side, oh, so he might just be able to win this trade against Cabral, but you know, now that he's being pushed back, it's still considered like a win in terms of pressure because they're now going for the turtle attempt. It's going to be Mega trying to press on the engagement, but they can't find any sort of leeway. JPL is on that corner, and Mega, he gets in towards the scene, and it does not look good at all. Evos gets the turtle. They also got Mega along the way.
Should've, would've, could've, but yeah, I mean, Soul didn't really have that Falling Star Moon when they tried to go. He tried to go for that engage. Dreammax here, they're not picking fights wisely. They're just going in. As long as they have the opportunity, they fight every fight that they see.
Oh boy, a lot of damage being done with the Blazing Duet. Oh, he tries to make it out. And could he possibly escape? He does get a little bit.
Look at Hayabusa. Look at Hayabusa.
Oh boy, I guess the Haya's gonna be getting a little bit more than that. And OG Shadow Kill on towards Mega. This is not the place he wants to be. Not only did they secure 2 kills in the back, they're opening it up, and the turret will go down.
It's like the collateral. Like, it's collateral damage. You just you went there at the wrong place at the wrong time, and right now Home is here. His buff got stolen and he couldn't really do anything about it. Potato going in, Tempest of Blaze forced out. That's the mid lane turret destroyed. Are they gonna come in? Look at the yin yang overturn. It won't really pull back anyone. And Soul waiting at the brush.
Luis?
Right place, right time. And look at this Falling Star Moon on 4. Ladies and gentlemen, Soul! Soul making the plays!
My goodness, just look at that execution. Crisp and clear. Evos SG set their eyes on towards the inhib, but this is not looking to be all too smooth. But Luis, he gets melted down like butter. Potato goes right back at it as Cabral, the last member of Dreammax, still surviving. He is the last hope right here. Seems like Mega is already back up, so they will be forcing a retreat coming from Evos SG side. But they take all the stuff that they needed, and Evos SG have absolute control of the map.
It was convenient for you to say melted like butter because you're casting with a guy named Butter. So it's fine, it's fine. It's fine. But right now...
didn't mean to melt you down, but...
no offense, no offense taken. No offense taken.
I feel bad.
Don't feel bad, don't feel bad. Right now, JPL is at max stacks. He gets caught in on that three-man setup from the side of Dreammax. And look at this, Cabral going in for Aeon. Aeon goes down. Shadow Kill has been thrown out. Potato here in the middle of everything as well. And he gets a lot of kills. Tempest of Blades thrown out. Will he survive though? JPL doesn't have enough damage and doesn't have the ultimate, so they will just back down.
Yeah, and you can see that a lot of all these Tempests have been used for a defensive purpose instead of offense. It's so hard for them to set up. And Luis, he's in a dangerous situation as JPL is cutting the exit. They're hunting their heads off. And Luis does have a little bit of safety of the turret, but he's still having his chunk of health taken off with a slither. And, well, easy peasy lemon squeezy for Potato.
Easy peasy lemon squeezy indeed. And another steal onto that buff of the lane. They cannot secure any more resources.
Whoa, my goodness.
Blazing Duet. Goodness gracious, the damage output from Pokemon. He's now online. And look at this, BMI in. Ling was there, and Ling will secure the kill. Nice reaction coming out from Dreammax, and Evos SG wants to fight more.
That's right, great catch coming out, and Pokemon feeling a little bit of the confidence out there, but, you know, the Claude so far has only gotten one kill. He's not entirely all up there just about yet, but just look at Potato. He has not fallen a single time. I think that Dreammax really has an issue trying to catch this Hayabusa, and as you can see, JPL just draws every sort of aggro coming right in. A split push is coming imminently with the Esmeralda slowly marching that wave up top side, and look at the Hayabusa. He's just waiting right there.
Now, I want to talk about Thomas a bit. He has the damage contra actually, but his Tempest of Blades is used as an escape mechanic. Soul here in the middle of everyone.
Oh,
but he is just way too hard to kill at this point.
That's right, and now with the rest of members of Evos coming right in, they're trying to actually make it down, but Cabral forcing the issue right here. He will be able to secure the kill with Lapu coming right in, but look at that damage coming out from the Blazing Duet as well. Cabral with wanting help will be taken down as well. OG Shadow Kill has already been expanded. As you can see, JPL tries to move in. Oh, Luis! Quick catches right through. But Luis still has to win the Dragon towards the top Potato on the last stand. And this is it. A wipeout for Evo Singapore. And this will be game over for them. 2-0 victory is coming up, but Holmes coming up in within 6 seconds. Could he defend this one? I think that's pretty much enough. Evos SG will be having the top of the podium of this group at home.
And this SG and the SG crowd goes wild. Home court advantage, is that really the thing right here? Well, let's see. Let's see. But right now, it's a 2-0 for Evos SG. Dreammax, they did show a good, they did show good strategies, but they have to polish it up.